guys. Today, I am again coming to you from a screen recording. I know I tried it once and now I love it, but I figured instead of us reading aloud together, I would try and record a video of me reading it, and then you guys can play it at your own speed, replay it later, answer the questions, and then you have this to go back on. The book that we're reading is Homework Yuck. It's only about 25 PDF pages, so it shouldn't be too bad. I am gonna try and trying to remain out of the way. And yeah, let's just get right on into it, and then I will share the chapter questions with you at the end as normal. So, Homework Yuck by T. Albert, illustrated by MalleyIllustrations.com. It's very, very important. Homework Yuck is the story of a typical boy not wanting to do his school homework. Sounds like you guys. His reasons, not excuses, address the 5 major causes of children not wanting to do homework. All right, let's see. When Jamal opened the door, his mother could tell something was wrong. He looked like he was going to cry. Jamal, what is the matter? His mother asked. Homework, he shouted. Homework, yuck! I will not do any more homework. Now, Jamal's mother was quite concerned. She had never heard Jamal talk like that, and she had no idea that he didn't like doing his homework. In fact, each time she asked Jamal if he had done his homework, he would always answer, yes. My teacher wants to meet with you, Jamal said. That's fine, his mother said, but I would like to talk to you before we will meet with your teacher. I think now is the perfect time. Jamal and his mother talked for a long time, and all the while his mother was writing things down, Jamal chuckled to himself as he wrote. As she wrote. It was as if she was doing homework. And do you know what? She was. Then his mother said, Jamal, now that we are done, I want you to do the best you can on your homework tonight. Tomorrow morning, we will go to the school together. Jamal agreed, and his mother continued with her homework. What do you think she's working on, guys? The next day, Jamal, his mother, and his teacher met before school started. He does not look very happy. Jamal was frightened. He didn't know what to expect, and it was all his fault for not doing his homework. Homework, yuck, he mumbled to himself. I heard that, his teacher said. Oh. Then his mother spoke. Jamal and I discussed the situation last night, and I assure you he will be doing his homework in the future. I also think you need to listen to his reasons. They are reasons and not excuses. Please let Jamal explain to you, as he did to me. Well, Jamal was really frightened now. Who's this lady? He had to talk to the teacher and tell her why he didn't do his homework. Jamal thought for a moment, took a deep breath, and began talking. I need time to have some fun. I spend all day in school, and then my teachers want me to spend the rest of the day doing homework. I like to spend time with my mother, brother, and sister. I also have to do my chores and help my mom, since my dad doesn't live with us. When I really try to do my homework, it takes too long, and I can't help my mom. I know this makes her sad and sometimes angry. Sometimes I get so much homework, I have to copy some of it from my friends. I know that is cheating, but I want to just turn something in. When I have done my homework, it takes so long to get back that I can't learn from it. Meanwhile, you are teaching something else. I just get lost. Jamal's teacher thought for a moment and then said, I never realized you were so smart. You have made some very good points, and I need to consider them. In fact, all teachers need to hear them. I will consider your comments before I assign homework in the future. I would like you to talk to all the teachers. Will you do that? Jamal agreed, and he spoke to all the teachers, parents, and students at the school's next open house. He was frightened, but he made excellent points. In fact, the school changed the way they assigned homework. It was easier on the students and they were able to complete it and learn. They also had some time to play and spend time with their families. Now, Jamal does his homework and actually looks forward to it. Now his mother doesn't have to ask if it's done. And there you go. All right, so that was the book. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just found this book recently and I thought it was pretty interesting and thought that you guys could relate to it because I know you guys feel the same way. Homework, yuck. But I think that we can learn a few valuable lessons from the story. First, that homework does actually have a purpose and that it is important to do it and do it well. But with that being said, when you have so many assignments and so many things to do, it's harder to focus and put a lot of effort into one thing. That's why I try to keep the stuff outside of class to a minimum. But sometimes it happens and you take things home with you. Second, I think this story really shows the power and strength of student voices. When Jamal finally told his teacher how he was feeling, look, he advocated for himself and actual change happened. He talked to the open house, and the school even changed the way that they gave homework. I'm not saying that this will happen with everything that you bring up or that everything needs to be taken to an extreme or that you should challenge the homework laws in our school. But I want you to know that as students, your voices are heard, they're important, they're valued, and we advocate for you. And we want you to advocate for yourselves. And finally, I think we also learned that there's some pretty valuable, there's some very valid reasons for not wanting to do homework. Jamal's dad doesn't live with him, so he has to take on responsibility in his house. Homework really isn't the first thing on his mind, and that's understandable. So if any of you are feeling very overwhelmed by the schoolwork in school or outside of school and you have other things going on, you can talk to me. You can come to me. You can share with me whatever you want to, whatever you don't want to. I will help you. Know that I am here to help you. And with that being said, I'm going to pull up our questions. These are the ones that we do every time, so you guys should know them. But book questions: what's the setting? Who's the main character? What is the main character's problem or the issue to be solved? What is a resolution? So give me the definition. And what was the resolution of this specific story? Their connection questions: how does the story make you feel? Rate it out of 10. What is this story about? What do you think was the most important part? And how can the message or plot be applied to the classroom? So, with that being said, I think that we are all set. And I hope that you guys have a great one. Let me know if you guys like this way of me recording, or if you want me to record different types of videos and save the video for in the class. But I will see you guys next time. And as always, remember to take care and spread the love. Bye.